Welcome back to Denton, Texas, here with your North Texas Mean Green. Last video, we played 3 games. We went 2-1, took a big L to Oklahoma, but in our conference, we ended up beating UNL Monroe and Sam Houston. So we are back in the fold in Conference USA. We are 3-1. We are second in the conference. And in this video, we've got 4 games to end the season: Texas State, Memphis, Rice, and Arkansas State. Can we make the conference championship? Recruiting wise, this is what our board's looking like right now. We lost our top recruit, Paul Hodge, to Oklahoma. We are about to land our dual threat quarterback in Marco Fernandez. We've got a tight end that we're fighting for right now with Sizemore. We've got this running back Coates, and we just got a few other guys that we are putting stuff on right now that we're trying to get. We made Drew Messmaker our starting quarterback, and he has actually ended up being pretty solid for us. We've definitely won the most games with him so far. His accuracy caps are not that great. He does have decent amount of throw power caps left to go, but his accuracy is going to be where he pretty much caps out, as he cannot get really any better throwing the football. So we are going to be having to try to find a new quarterback fairly quickly going into next season. Other than that, our team's been playing a lot better so far. Drew Messmaker's got 10 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 930 yards. Haven't been the most efficient, but he led a game-winning drive last week, and we're feeling pretty good. We have a good mix of rushing yards from our running backs and everything. Right now, we are just kind of hanging on and trying our best to, stay in this thing. So we're going to hop right into our first game of this video, and we have a big game here against North Texas, who's 5-3. They're 3-2 in conference. This is a huge game to start this video. If we want to be able to have a chance at winning Conference USA this year, we are going to have to win out and just beat the rest of our conference opponents. All right, here we are, Denton, Texas. We're wearing the blackout jerseys. Got to have the black jerseys on for good luck. The swag out jerseys. Feeling pretty good about this season so far. We started tough, but we've turned it around and we've built some momentum. So hopefully we can keep that up this video and we can get a couple wins. Well, already here's a big play to start. Texas State has driven down into our territory. So let's see if our defense can get this stop on 3rd down and 9. They'll do an RPO, but they're going to get stopped short. So the defense holds them to a field goal on their first possession. We couldn't do anything ball on our first possession. Let's see what happens with the kick. And it's no good. Texas State misses from close. Wow. Right after the missed field goal on the first play, it is going to be an interception for Texas State. That is absolutely brutal. Well, so right after our defense gets a huge stop and a missed field goal, we throw an interception immediately. So not a great start here at home for us so far. But Texas State's quarterback is running and he's getting taken down for the sack. All right, 3rd down and 15 here. And we're getting to the quarterback and forcing another field goal. So good defense here by North Texas. We basically gave them another free field goal attempt after they missed one by getting that interception. And the kick is going to be up, and they are not going to miss 2 in a row. So that's 3-0 Texas State. Well, as you can see, I was about to hop in after we got a big game, but we throw another interception. Messmaker picked off twice already here in the first quarter. Not good at all. And then on the next play, Texas State gets like a 70-yard touchdown. What a terrible start for North Texas here. 2 horrible turnovers that lead to 10 points for Texas State. Well, I haven't even been able to hop into the game one time yet because our offense hasn't even advanced the ball past like our own 40-yard line. It is just misery right now from the offense. Texas State is absolutely shutting us down. We cannot do anything. And every time Texas State punts, they get it down inside our own 5. It's happened multiple possessions. And now Texas State looks like they're about to drive for a touchdown. I don't even want to hop in because we'll probably get cooked. I don't even know how to put words into this first half. This is just the worst first half of football we could play. 17-0 for Texas State. After we built all this momentum coming into this week, what a horrible performance to put on in front of the home fans. I mean, just absolutely, just an atrocious performance. We could have... What was that? What type of throw was that, Messmaker? And it's going to be a pick 6. Oh my gosh, what was that? That ball only went like 10 yards. How did that even happen? He was open on the comeback route, and that goes to absolutely nobody. How did that happen? I must have gotten hit. There's no way that it was just a clean... Oh my gosh. Like, how? Of course, he gets hit, and it's just low trajectory. Dude, our offensive line is absolutely garbage. I mean, they've just gotten beat instantly, and then just wobbly pass goes for pick six. Disaster game. Absolute disaster. All right, well, to start the second half, our offense has finally done something positive and gotten the ball into the red zone. So now we're just going to see if we can capitalize on anything, but nobody's open and we get sacked. We're going to lob this one to the end zone, and Carnes can't come down with it. Well, we knock in the field goals to keep it a 3-possession game, or make it a 3-possession game, that is. Just a disaster game from us in all accounts. All right, 3rd and 7. This is huge. If we want any chance of a comeback, we're gonna need we need something here. I'm gonna try to step up and run for it, and first down, North Texas. That was huge. Texas State's team is like a few overalls worse than us, but we just can't get anything right now as we're catching that one for the first down. All right, 1st and 10 here. Let's see what we can do. Come on, let's see if we can run the ball. Oh, he breaks the tackle and gets 8. I mean, we just haven't even gotten a chance to really get into our offensive sets just because of the way this game has gone for us. Let's see if Carnes can get the first down, and he does. That pick six at the end of the half is the most brutal one. I really feel like we still could be in this game if we didn't throw that interception. But there's going to be an easy touchdown for McGill as it gets blocked absolutely perfectly. So there's some momentum for North Texas, and now we are only down 2 touchdowns. So a good start to the second half, and we are back in this game. It is the one cursed thing about the sim is that when it is a 3rd down, you're like most of the time going to give it up. They take the read option. Oh, and their quarterback gets absolutely taken out. Texas State looks like they're running some no huddle here. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they can handle the heat, this blitz. And they run right up the middle. Wow, a perfect play call. We blitz from the outside, and they run up the middle, and that is a touchdown for Texas State. Just the absolutely perfect play call against what I called. Nothing we can do about that. They just dialed up an absolute perfect play to beat what I did. Blitzing from the outside, and they just ran it up the middle. So nobody was there. Good play call. Well, another big 3rd down and 6 here. We really need a first down in some capacity here. Let's see what happens. We're going to see if we can get Carnes. Wow, and that pass was just floated. Not good. Well, here we go. A huge 4th down. You got to have this one. Got to have it. Let's see what we can do here. 4th down. I'm going to try to run for it. If we can get some blocking, and we do, and we get the first down. I almost feel like I should have made a quarterback change this game, but you know what? We can't flip-flop quarterbacks. We just got to commit to somebody at this point. And I did say I was going to commit to Messmaker as we slide down for 8. See if we can get some decent protection in that pocket. We're going to float that one to the tight end, and wow, he has got all the room in the world, and we're going to get out of bounds inside the 10. I don't think we're going to have enough time this game to really do much here. As Messmaker rushes in for the touchdown, so battling through some interceptions, but he gets into the end zone to make this a 2-possession game. Well, our defense did force a stop to make this game potentially interesting. We're going to try to run this halfback screen here. Hopefully we get some good blocking. Oh, they sent a blitz. This is the perfect play call. Yes, perfect play call. We're going to cut to the inside. Sibley, he's off to the races. Down to the 6. Huge play. Wow. That was absolutely what we needed. A touchdown, and we are right back in this game. Here we go. And we're lobbing this one to the back. Oh, and he swats it away. All right, here we go. 3rd down and goal. What do we have? Ball is snapped. Messmaker, and he's going to get in for the touchdown on the scramble. He sees a lane, he takes it, and North Texas has cut this to a 1-possession game. If the defense can get a stop, Messmaker has a chance to redeem his mistakes. All right, biggest play of the game. 3rd down and 9. Can North Texas get the ball back for their offense? They throw it. He has one man to beat, and he's going to get stopped short. 4th and 2. What a huge stop from North Texas's defense. And there is a chance. North Texas is going to be getting the ball back with a chance to potentially tie or even take the lead in this game if they so choose. Here comes the return. He's getting to the outside. He's going to juke to the inside and pick up a decent amount of yards. What an opportunity North Texas has here in this game. Their defense has battled back. Everyone on the offensive side of the ball is hot. Let's see what happens. They get some good blocking, and that's going to be a 5-yard gain. Let's see what happens here. We got to slide. I want to slide this protection over. I want to slide my pocket over a little bit. They send the blitz. Can Carnes get there? No, he can't. 4th and 2. We're not punting it. We are not punting it. This is going to be a go for it if I've ever seen one. Here we go. We're just going to take it up the middle with Messmaker and get the first down. The defense has been giving that to us all game. We are just stepping up, and if nothing's open fast, we are just getting the heck out of there. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Let's see if we can get a run here, potentially. We're going to gate this to the outside, and we are going to be getting a first down. This would be a massive comeback win if North Texas can pull this off here in the pocket. No one's open, but we find the slant late in the progression for the first down. I really like this drive so far. We're making some good progress. Now let's see if we can run the ball here. We need to get some good push up front. Gonna follow the blockers up the middle, and that is gonna be so close to a touchdown, down to the 1. They are stacking that line of scrimmage. I'm gonna just tell my guy to run a slant here. Let's see if they think it's a run. No, but they only rushed 3, and that's going to be a touchdown for Messmaker. He gets in. He sees they only rushed 3, and he steps up and gets an easy touchdown. And North Texas is an extra point away from tying this game. What a comeback to even get this back. The defense stepped up in the second half. The offense stepped up, and what a comeback. An extra point away to put this for a tie game. And it is a tie football game here in Denton. Well, here we go. Game is on the line. What will happen here? 1:54 left in Denton. What will Texas State do here? They're going on this little RPO play, and they're going to be picking up 6 yards. They're going to be running some no huddle. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to show blitz, see if we can get off trying to bull rush this, and he's going to be able to throw it away. Oh, he just gets it off. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 4. He's looking for it, and it's broken up. What a hit. We break up the pass and force a punt. What a hit there by our linebacker or safety or whoever that was, and North Texas is going to have a chance to drive down and win this football game. What a comeback win this would be for the Mean Green, as we are going to have some space here to the outside and get down to about the 40. This would be some type of comeback win for North Texas. We have this little screenplay cooking here. We're going to motion them out. We're going to get some guys moving to the other side, and we are going to try to throw this back. Johnson's going to get it, but their defense plays that very well. 107 and counting. Not in a huge rush. We only need a field goal. We just want to feel this out and see what happens. Hopefully this is man coverage here. Oh, the pocket's collapsing, but we're going to step up. We've got all day to run, and we slide for the first down. Good play calling here. We are so close to field goal range. We got 3 timeouts. Oh, the RPO. They leave him open, and it's going to be down inside the 20. What a play call there from North Texas. The RPO, and Texas State absolutely bites, and we're setting up a potential game-winning field goal here. We're covering the ball, and we are going to get inside. Timeout, Texas State. It is a tale of 2 halves today. North Texas has a 29-yard field goal to seal this game and seal a comeback. The kick is up, and that kick is good. North Texas completes the comeback and keeps their hot streak going this season, and they're going to beat Texas State 34-31 in an epic comeback here in Denton. My goodness, what a comeback. The absolute tale of 2 halves from Drew Messmaker. He's not the best quarterback, but he has a clutch gene, and he gets it done when it matters. He makes up for his 3 interceptions and guts it out and leads North Texas to an epic comeback. Wow. Just absolute guts from the Mean Green in this game. What a win, what a victory, and this season stays alive. Drew Messmaker with 22 for 44, 281, 3 interceptions, but he gets it done when it matters. He picks up 3 rushing touchdowns, Drew Messmaker does, to make up for those interceptions, and he leads a game-winning drive. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. Well, and there it is, our big commitment at quarterback, the future of North Texas potentially, Marco Fernandez. Could he be our future starter? Could he develop? If he's a good potential, we will wait and to see. All right, so now we won, and now we have a huge game versus Memphis. Memphis, I believe, is probably the highest ranked team in our conference in terms of like their actual team overall. I'd have to see. I think Memphis is pretty good. Houston's a 79 overall. What's Memphis? Oh, Memphis is only a 77. Okay, so they're not as good, but they're one of the better teams in our conference. Houston and Memphis are definitely the highest rated, and UTSA. But we are sitting at a nice 4-1 in conference, but Houston is number 14 in the nation, 6-0. But we have a big game here. We got to keep our conference record. We'll be tied, but we play Arkansas State. So I think we just need to try to win out. But if we drop 1 and win the rest of them, I think we're good. I'm not completely sure, but this is a huge game. We need to beat Memphis because they're down here, so we don't want to lose a tiebreaker. But we could potentially have a date with Houston in the conference championship game, which would be a really big revenge game after the misery that happened with the fumbles and stuff. We were so close to beating them. We should have beat them that game if we didn't fumble all that much. But here we go. Let's hop in versus Memphis. Well, here we go. Playing Memphis once again at home, rocking the white out jerseys against Memphis's blue. Good color combination. I love that. But here we go. We got to keep our momentum rolling in this first season. We started so bad, but we have a chance to become bowl eligible and potentially play for our conference championship. Well, not a great start as Memphis got a huge play and looks like they're about to punch this in for a touchdown unless we get a stop here on this 3rd and 4, which we actually do. So our defense actually does hold strong and force a field goal. We just got to keep this thing rolling. I like the way we're playing against this even competition, and we are just trying to turn this season around. But there's going to be the carry up the middle. McGill in for the touchdown. North Texas touchdown. McGill gets good blocking, and we are getting in for a touchdown. So good drive, good response to the Memphis score, and your North Texas Mean Green are going to get a TD on the board. All right, so after a few back and forth possessions with multiple punts, North Texas has finally pushed to the 50, so we are going to hop in once again. The North Texas defense playing really strong this game. I like to see that, as we have just held Memphis to not that many yards. Oh, but the pressure comes and we get sacked. Nothing was open. All right, 3rd down and 6. We're going to see what we can do here. If we can get some blocking, what can we do? Actually, I'm throwing this one up for Coleman. Oh, and it swatted almost directly into the safety's hands. We are lucky that was not a pick. A more defensive game today. Both defenses are kind of playing to a stalemate. Let's see what happens here on this 3rd down. Oh, I see our running back is going to be wide open over the middle, and we're going to pick up that 1st down. So a good pass there by Messmaker gets us inside the 40. We're going to run this little triple option here. We're going to get that one out quick to the outside, and McGill is getting only 1 yard. All right, 3rd down and 9 here. We don't want to sabotage ourselves getting in field goal range. So we're going to see if we can just maybe hit square on the sit-down route. I'm going to have Carnes run a slant. Gonna have McGill sit down close to the sticks, and we're just gonna see what gets open. Oh no, but I can't get off. Our right tackle gets absolutely smoked. That's huge, and it's gonna knock us out of field goal range. See what happened here on this play. I was looking for my routes, nothing really got open. Oh yeah, it's 74. Let's just not block our guy. Like, what is this? What are you doing, game? I mean, he's just shuffling there like it's no one's business and just allows a sack. Well, Memphis tries a long 55-yarder, and that is no good. So that's a big miss there, and now they're going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. Let's see if our North Texas Eagles can get this in. Another 5-yard penalty. We're drawing them off sides, it seems. And we're going to get a big pass in. Let's hop in. A huge opportunity here for North Texas to potentially get some points to end this half. We really got to see if we can stay in this pocket and get something here. We're going to see if we can get... Oh, no, that's a huge drop. He had a touchdown. I think that was one of those that he was trying to run before he caught the ball because he had all the time in the world. Gonna run this little jailbreak screen, and we are gonna get absolutely nothing. That was a very costly drop because I really think we had a walk-in touchdown, but we're gonna knock in that field goal and go up into the half 10-3. Memphis knocks in a field goal to start the half, and that will make it 10-6. All right, big 3rd and 7 here for Memphis. This is a huge play. We could force another long field goal. And that one's going to be picked off. He throws it right to our defensive back, and that's going to be an interception. A huge play there for North Texas. The Memphis quarterback tries to force a throw, but we had our deep safety there in the zone playing perfectly, and that is going to be an interception. A huge turnover created by the defense, who has played so well in the second half of the season. Jackson Latimer, he started a season with the interception, the safety, and now the Memphis QB just throws one right to him. What a huge play. 4th and 3, and they are staying on the field. Here we go, 4th down and 3. Memphis, here comes the blitz, and it gets there! Blitzed, 4th down, turnover on downs. What a play there by North Texas. What a call by me, the head coach. And we run the nickel blitz, and it just gets there. Wow. It's going to be Fisher. The corner just comes down. He uses speed, and he just gets there for the sack. Wow. Coach wants us to go for it. Coach is saying do not kick a field goal here. Go for the win. Wow, what a bold decision by Coach. I mean, we have to listen to him. We have to go for it. He's the coach. He's making the calls. They want us to go for it. Let's go for the win. Can we win the game? And it's going to be up the middle for a 1st down. And that's why you be aggressive. And North Texas is on the verge of another win. So a huge drive here. I'm going to try to throw this fade to the corner of the end zone. Let's see. No, it's picked. Oh, thank God he didn't run. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That throw was so bad. I tried to throw a fade like all the other ones I've thrown this season. Throw it to the back corner of the end zone. And it just short balled it. It's probably because of where we were. Yeah, it's because we were on the left hash. It's just because of the hash. He can't get it that far to the corner. And that's a huge mistake. That's on me. I mean, I tried to angle that. I wanted that to be a lob to the corner of the end zone. It just wasn't. And then he just mosses him and he gets the 1st down. But thankfully, they're down at the 1. We're going to tell our guys to get deep. That's a huge sack. The pocket's getting pressed. And that's going to be picked off. Wow. North Texas takes over. And the defense comes up with a huge play as he tries to force the throw to the sideline. And our defensive back is going to make a play on the ball. And that's going to be a win for North Texas. A defensive game, but it's going to be a win nonetheless. Taylor Starling steps in front, right in the quarterback's face. He just picks it off. That was going out of bounds, but he still makes the play. Oh, that was beautiful. What a play there. And North Texas keeps the momentum alive. A gritty game defensively, but we win it. We win it anyway. 10-6. North Texas keeps the momentum going, and a conference championship appearance is looking more and more likely for the Mean Green this season. What a game from our defense. 2 interceptions forced on their quarterback, only 214 yards. Rushing, they had 117 yards, but they weren't really able to do much with it in the red zone. They just got stopped every single time. Offensive-wise, Messmaker, not the best game, 15 for 29. Rushing, just not the best offensive game all around. But defensively, we got 2 sacks in total, and we got 2 interceptions from our defense. So I'm very pleased about that. So now we are going to advance the week. We're 5-5, and now we have a game coming up against Rice. All right, well, not much left to do this season. We've got 2 games left against Rice and Arkansas State. Rice, not a good team. Arkansas State, a little bit better, but we've made a drastic improvement this season, and we could be coming for a conference championship appearance. I don't know if it's clinched yet. I mean, pretty dang well clinched, unless if we just win one of these last 2 games, we should be going to the conference championship. God, look at our point differential. That Oklahoma loss screwed that up. But we're 5-1 in the conference. but we are going to have a tough task against Houston if we have to go up against them. I mean, we almost beat them in that other game, but the fact that we're even going to have an opportunity to make the conference championship this year is a testament to the response and the coaching that Braxton Randall has brought to the North Texas program. Well, here we are. It is winter time here in Texas, which means a lot of freezing rain, and there we are against Rice. It is raining. 3 straight home games to end the year. A win here today puts us in the conference championship game, so let's take care of business and clinch the conference championship. Well, Rice is looking to punch in on their, 5th possession of the quarter. It's just been all punts in the rain. 4th and 8 for Rice, and they should get a field goal here, and that's going to be good. So come on, offense. Rain games are always weird in this game. They tend to, go weird, and we just cannot do anything on offense right now. Back-to-back weeks, our offense is having struggles. Not what I want to see. And Rice is going to go up 10-0, so not a great start here for North Texas. We haven't even been able to advance it. But there's a good play. Let's go ahead and hop in. I thought we were going to be able to have a week where we could just have a nice win, but it looks like Rice is going to be a tougher opponent than I thought, and it's going to go incomplete. All right, well, 3rd and 10, you know what? I noticed too, Dalton Carnes is not playing. Dalton Carnes is arguably our best receiver. That could also be a big reason why we haven't been good, is the missing link. Oh my gosh, our right tackle is trash again. Another game he does that glitch where he just backs up and doesn't block anybody. No. This they got to patch this. This has got to be a glitch. They got to fix this. What in God's name is that? I mean, they just block he's just blocking nobody. What are we doing here? Well, we have a big 4th down at the 50 again. Hopefully our tackle doesn't decide to just give up on a play here. Let's see what happens here. Come on, boys. 4th and 4. We absolutely need this. Come on, Coleman. Yes, Coleman makes the catch, and that's a 1st down. Honestly, I don't even know how that's, coded into the game. How can you have something that terrible like that even coded into the game? We're going to lob this over the top to him. Williams is there, and he breaks the tackle, too, and gets the 1st down. Can definitely tell the weather is having an effect. I feel very just inaccurate on these throws. Come on. And that's going to be a touchdown for Williams. We fit it in there, and North Texas gets on the board. Good response here from the Mean Green. Well, Rice just got a touchdown. I have no idea what happened because the game... Oh, Messmaker threw another threw a pick 6 inside our own 10. That's just fantastic. Our offense just can't do anything right now. The last 2 weeks... But we're going to get a big turnover. Let's hop in and see what happened. An interception from North Texas now. So dueling interceptions in the rain has made this game fairly interesting now. See what happens. As we're going to try to get Silby, and he gets 6 yards. Get this touchdown back. That would be huge. I'm actually just going to run the ball here. I mean, there's literally nobody in the middle of the field. We can just get a block, and wow, that was a weird animation, but we get in anyway. So North Texas gets the touchdown back off the pick 6, and now it's going to be a 14-17 game. It's funny how we held freaking Memphis, who's 6 overalls better than Rice, to 6 points, but we allowed Rice to get 17. That's just college football for you. It's any given day. But there's going to be a big stop, and the punt, and we get a good return from sides. Let's see what our offense can do. There's a 1-yard rush, 2-yard rush. All right, big 3rd down and 7 here. Let's see what happens on this 3rd down and 7. Might just take a shot here. Just take one deep. Oh, they blitz. No, he fumbles it. No! Tackle him. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Of course. Of course. It's just one of these games we're destined to lose, I think. It's just like the Houston game. What can go wrong will go wrong. That is horrible. Oh my God. Did not expect a blitz out of this look. And, oh, dude, Messmaker, you gotta hold on to that ball, man. Oh, you just can't lose it right there, man. And then he hits it out perfectly. And this guy's gonna even dive, and he just jumps over it. What a play. And Rice might pull off an improbable upset. Wow, our defense is having a down game against Rice. We stopped Memphis, but now we can't stop Rice. This is really frustrating, and they're going to get a touchdown. Patrick Creighton Jr. Oh, just one of those games. We can't do anything. Come on, offense. All right, well, they're driving it in now. Oh, 4th and 4. Okay, they get the first down. Well, here we go. A 17-point deficit to start the 4th quarter. And we are just going to see, but that tight end corner route. Oh my gosh, he drops it. Are you serious? Dude, I hate these rain games. I absolutely despise these rain games. How? It's right in your hand. Like, oh my God, game. That is so frustrating. Yeah, it's just one of those games. This one's just designed to piss me off. I mean, when we're going to beat ourselves, I can't do anything. Come on, Williams. Williams gets the corner route this time, and he's in for the touchdown. At least he made up for the drop, and we are down by 10. 3rd down and 7. What can we do here? Down by 10. Can we make a play happen? We're going to slide to go up. We're going to try to hit. Oh, God, it's a bad throw. Oh, wow, that was just inaccurate. Well, this might be a little bit ballsy, but we're down by 2 possessions. Our defense hasn't been playing good. I really feel like we got to get a first down on this possession. So we're going to see what happens on these double slants, and if not, maybe Clayton Johnson can get us on this one. Actually, you know what? We're going to step up and run, and Messmaker gets the first down. So that's a huge play there to get the first and keep our game alive. There was nothing there, but I just saw it fast. All right, let's see what happens here. Come on. We're looking. See that slant there? Oh, he catches it. He fits it in there. All right, 8:49 left in this game. Just trying to hold on here. You know what? If they're just going to only rush 3 guys, I'm just going to take the easy yards every time. If the CPU wants to drop back and play just a ton of coverage and not even rush a guy, I'm not even going to bother with it. Come on, Coleman. Coleman up the seam, down to the 1. They weren't covering him. They were not covering him at all. Now we just got to run this no huddle real quick and see what happens. Oh, I should have just threw the ball there. All right, 3rd down and goal. I'm audibling to the run because I like what I see up the middle here, unless Coleman just gets open. Nope, I'm running the ball. Nothing is there. We're going to have to take this field goal, I think, here. Our offensive line just wasn't able to get anything there. So we knock in the field goal to make it a 1-possession game. We really needed the touchdown there, but we got to take the points. Oh, my gosh. We got a turnover. Who was it? An interception by Evan Jackson. That's absolutely huge. So kicking the field goal, and we get a turnover. So North Texas is right back in the game. This is just like from a couple weeks ago. We're motioning a guy over there. We're going to motion a guy over here. There's a lot going on this play. Oh, they fell for the motion, though. They're going to have a guy open. Oh, he slips down. 3rd down and 5. They just chip him off the line. Oh, we're short. Come on. How do you not reach for that first down? All right, 4th down and 1. Come on, guys. I need blocks. I need blocks here. Come on. Oh, we cut to the outside, and we're going to be picking up the first down. Let's go. All right, 3rd down and 4. See if we can maybe run the ball here and pick up this first. I like the way our blocks have been so far. Oh, we're getting just short. 4th and 2. All right, here's a big RPO. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just audible to a pass. I think I can just quickly out-route him for a first down. No, it's broken up. Why did you run your route so round? Oh my gosh. My biggest pet peeve with the hot routes in this game for these out routes, they just round off. They don't actually run the out route the way I want them to do. He didn't he just rounds it off. He doesn't just go straight cut and out route. They just round it off, and that's just a bad route. It's not on the quarterback. That's not on the play call. It's just a bad route. You got to put your foot in the ground, plant, turn, catch ball. No, round it off, run up upfield, and that's just not what you wanted. Well, our defense has been so good, and they are going to bail us out and give us a chance to redeem ourselves here. So what can our offense do? Wow, we have so much room to run. Messmaker, and he gets the first down. I'm kind of stuck in this formation, which is kind of bad, actually. We're going to run him upfield. I got Clayton Johnson for a first down. All right, come on. Let's see what happens here. Come on, get out of bounds. Wow, that was a bad throw. That was a horrible throw. Okay, Evans. Evans, I need you to clutch up on this route. This could be a touchdown. I also need my blocking to hold up here. This is all about blocking. That's a first down, though. That's going to be a first down. We have 10 seconds. We have to go fast. 7 seconds left. This is for the game. Messmaker! He's in for the touchdown! Oh, he scrambles. Nothing was there. But we get in. He hits the guy at the goal line, and Messmaker runs in for a touchdown. What a last-minute drive with no timeouts, and we get in. They want us to go for 2. I ain't about that one, Chief. Our defense has been pretty good. Let's just take the overtime. Let's just take OT and see what happens. All right, we get to experience the glory that is collegiate overtime. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, they run a reverse, but it gets shut down. 3rd and 14. Oh, that was absolutely swamped there. We got a 3rd down and 14 for Rice. And they're going to just run the ball, and they are not going to be picking it up. 4th and 15. So the North Texas defense does its job, and now a touchdown could win this game. The kick is up, and that one's going to be good. So North Texas holds them to a field goal, but now all we need is a touchdown to win the game. We just need a good drive here. A good drive here can win the game. It's caught for a touchdown by Clayton Johnson. Unbelievable. What a throw. What a catch. And North Texas wins in overtime. Oh my goodness, my voice is gone. I scrambled out to the right. I didn't think he was going to get there, but he got open in the last second, and North Texas completes another comeback victory, and that is going to secure a spot in the conference championship game for the Mean Green. Absolutely unbelievable. What a comeback for this season. The season looked lost, but we're able to make it back. And it's just been an incredible journey. 17 points here in the 4th quarter, 6 in overtime. What a game for North Texas. 312 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Clayton Johnson with 65 yards, a touchdown. What an unbelievable game. And we are going to be playing in the conference championship, guys. And we are going to be getting another recruit, Richard Sizemore, the tight end. We are also going to get Spencer Conrad, the edge rusher. Conference player of the week, our tight end with 2 touchdowns. Let's go. Well, we have 100% guaranteed ourselves a spot in the conference championship game against 10-1 Houston right now. So that is going to be an absolute crazy game against 10-1 Houston. We've got our conference championship game. That will be next video. I guess we can just go ahead and finish the video off with Arkansas State. Maybe just go through a Super Sim game. I don't really care if we lose, to be completely honest with you. We are already in the conference championship game. But let's just go ahead and sim it and get it over with. Come on, boys. Let's cap this game off with a touchdown. Another field goal. So many field goals. But it doesn't matter. It looks like we're going to be getting a W here in this game. Well, we hold that thought unless Arkansas State ends up getting a touchdown here. They kick a field goal, 19-9. Well, that will do it for the North Texas regular season. They cap it off with a victory, 22-9 against Arkansas State. They close out the season with a strong defensive performance, but North Texas has battled back from the horrible start, and they did their thing in the in-conference games. They were able to take care of business, and they are going to be playing Houston in the conference championship game. Looking at the stats from that game, not much passing from Drew Messmaker. It was more of a running game. We had 70 yards, 29 yards, nothing crazy. But on the defensive side, we get 4 sacks, 1 interception. But the most important thing is we end the season with a victory, and that means, guys, I believe we are going to be playing Houston in the conference championship game for the American Conference. Next video will be the conference championship game, Conference USA against ranked Houston. It is revenge time. We are good enough to beat Houston. We almost beat them, and we had the disaster class fumble game, one of the worst games I've ever played. But yeah, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, sticking with us through this first season with North Texas. It wasn't perfect, it was bumpy, but we ended up getting it done, getting us to the conference championship year 1. And you know, we're a pretty even matchup in our conference for some of these other teams, but we started off rough with 4 losses, but then we are going to win 7 out of our last 8 games to advance to the conference championship game. And riding a 5-game winning streak with some close wins, some comebacks, and it's our chance to win the conference, get us a big boost going into next season after starting 8-5. Super excited for it. We got a bunch of coach points that I'm saving to use for next season because I want to unlock Tactician and build our team's actual ratings up. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at that college football playoff bracket. Let's see what it's looking like. We got Arizona State, Miami, Duke, and Oregon. And then we've got Pittsburgh, Penn State, Notre Dame, Navy, Michigan, Texas, Texas Tech, and Oklahoma. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.